Now, ransomware is something that's only been around for about 3 years, and this solution has only been around for a few months. But ransomware is a type of malware that prevents or limits users from accessing the files on their computer system. So you can actually use your computer, but you can't get to any of the files on your computer. What it does is it puts a password or encrypts those files, anything to do with documents, spreadsheets, videos, pictures, finances, emails, Family Tree Maker, a lot of different programs. It'll put a password on all of your files. So you can see them, but you can't open them without the password. Then what it does is it forces you to pay the ransom through a way that you actually do the money laundering for them to get access back to your system. Sometimes you'll see a lot of things in the news. If you just go to Google and ransomware and you type in news, you'll see a lot of really scary stories. Ransomware, new crime of the century. Ransomware's next target, anything that is connected. Ransomware is exploding. Be ready to pay. And where's another one down here? Ransomware is a real threat even for Apple users. So there's a lot of different things that are happening in the news today. Even these hospitals that have found out that they have to pay when they get hacked because all of their private information for all the people in the hospital are being encrypted. Well, this program, what it does is it helps to prevent the opening of the file that encrypts your computer. So a lot of times these files happen because you've opened a bad email. Maybe it's got an attachment and you thought it was something good, or there's a link and you just clicked on it. Well, the day later, you'll see something like one of these screens on your computer. Your personal files are encrypted. Your computer has been locked. A lot of these different ones may pop up on your computer asking you to pay a certain amount of money. Well, this is the truth. Your computer has been locked. It is against the law for these people to have done this, and they give you a time limit. It's usually 24 to 72 hours that you have to pay this ransom. It's usually in something called a Bitcoin. That means you guys have to go find a Bitcoin. This is a impossibility because there is no such thing as a real coin that you have to get. It's a virtual coin. You have to go to a valid Bitcoin dealer, pay them about $400 to $500 per coin, and they usually require two. So you're looking at about $1,000 to pay the ransom. If you don't abide by it in the time that they have here, they have a timer that ticks down on your computer. If you don't pay for it, it usually triples. It goes up to about $2,500 to $3,000 if you haven't paid them in Bitcoin. Now, the bad thing is it doesn't just infest and encrypt your computer. It does everything attached to your computer. We've had this happen before where a receptionist at an office clicked on a link on her email and it encrypted her computer, every computer in the office, the server, the backup hard drive, and the online backup. So those are things that you really have to watch out for. You're not just hurting your computer, but you're hurting everybody's. And these signs will not come up right away. They usually come up after everybody's been encrypted. And then you have to pay the ransom. After you pay, it takes a couple hours and they will decrypt all your files and then you should be good to go.